Hello, I'm Storm Tracker 18 Weather Chief Meteorologist Matt Schaefer. All of us are under a winter weather advisory for the coming winter system. 3 o'clock tomorrow morning goes into effect for most places until midnight. Barron St. Croix is until 9 o'clock in the evening, and Polk is done at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so a little earlier end time to the impacts to the northwest. Further to the east, a winter storm warning is in effect for heavier snow. That's going to have totals a little higher off to the east, but we're still going to expect snow-covered roads, especially throughout the morning and mid-afternoon until it comes to an end. A slight chance for some icy roads too underneath that snow. That's from the wintry mix overnight into early tomorrow morning. There's going to be a breeze, and that breeze combined with the rates of snow will create low visibility. And the other problem is the strong winds. While during the snow it's probably more in the moderate category, Friday the winds really pick up. We'll have gusts near 40 miles per hour, and that'll cause some blowing and drifting, because while the snow starts heavy and wet, and most of it's going to be extremely heavy and wet, a lot of moisture content, the top part of the snow, as temperatures cool Thursday afternoon, is going to be a little fluffier, and that's easier to blow around and cause more low visibility situations and drifting as we go into Thursday night. Here's the timing on Futurecast. Isolated mix overnight, and by the time we get into the middle of the morning on Thursday, or at least around 7 o'clock, it's about the heaviest from the changeover time through about 9-10 o'clock. Then light snow continues through the afternoon as it slowly exits to the east. Still, though, a few isolated flurries or scattered light showers will continue Thursday night and into Friday. But honestly, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Temperatures are going to be falling fast, so most of the accumulations are over Thursday evening, and that's when you should clear off your driveway and your street. If you're plowing, all that, get that done, because by Friday afternoon, temperatures in the single digits, and Friday evening, they're going even colder. All right, so here's what I'm expecting for snow totals. Highest to the east, closer to that winter storm warning, 4 to 9 inches in that area. Generally the western or eastern half, of Taylor County, most of Clark County, and Black River Falls off to the east in Jackson County. Most of us in the Highway 53 corridor, the Chippewa Valley, in the 2 to 6 inch range. We're probably going to be closer to 2 to 4 inches, with isolated areas perhaps getting up to 6 inches, and then lesser totals to the northwest, but still heavy wet snow there. Certainly going to cause a lot of problems. Tonight's temperature going to drop to about 30 by midnight, then start to rise again. That's why there's going to be a scattered wintry mix that'll be arriving, especially overnight, changing to snow. But early tomorrow morning, say 5 to 7, 5 to 8 a.m., temperatures will top off a degree or two above freezing. Still expecting it to be mostly snow, but a very wet and heavy snow because of these temperatures near the freezing mark. Temperatures drop to around the low 20s by late afternoon as the snow tapers off, so it gets fluffier with time, but again, most of the snow is in the morning when temps are warmer. Still, when you're driving, use headlights even during the day. That's because the visibility is going to be very low. Make sure you give yourself more following distance, and you decrease your speed. The wind at 10 to 25, gusting to 30, again, is what's blowing it around. It only gets stronger for Friday, which will cause more blowing and drifting. And again, clear off the snow Thursday evening before when temps are in the 20s, because they're going down to the single digits, perhaps near below zero Friday morning. Not climbing much Friday, going below zero Friday night, and perhaps from that point staying below zero all the way through Wednesday morning or Tuesday morning. It'll be close a couple of those days. I have a high of -1 Saturday and +1 on Tuesday. But those low temperatures, well, it's going to be even colder with the wind chill, because there will be some wind. So this is dangerously cold going through the weekend and into early next week. Temperatures of at least -20 degrees are starting to look more and more likely for at least one or more of those nights, and some spots could drop closer to -30. It's especially off to the north of Eau Claire. So certainly bundle up. Make sure you got that winter kit in your car with extra blankets, extra jackets. Fill up your car's fuel tank, so if you get stranded, you can use your car for heat, all that sort of stuff. And it's just going to be a very wintry and kind of miserable next 7 days.